Chris.
All right, wait. Roaches.
I love how you've grown your hair out.
Good man.
I'm gonna do the same
I like
thing.
the way you grow yours out too.
I work hard at it.
All right, well, here we go. Rock and Rob was invited to share a poem, so that's what I'm here for. You've heard this before? Try to pretend this is the first time.
I won't cry this time.
That was hard. It's so hard. You're sitting there crying. All right, here we go. All right.
Like the 10th time
Let's
today.
try glasses. This is gonna be easier with glasses.
Throw your shoulder.
Put on my richest glasses. Bring them down to the nose. There we go.
I'm saying you did what?
All right. Michael and Chris and Michael. The time has finally come to quit this airplane building and to go and have some fun. You're going to retire. Yes, it finally is time. So let's all share some memories. And heck, let's make it rhyme. Born in Everett and Seattle, you were Northwest through and through. Michael went to college at Western. Chris matriculated at CWU. After you both got educated and sharpened up your minds, you explored the hot job market to see what you could find. Michael landed in Marysville, where she worked for the city. Chris flew off to Sun Valley, skied the slopes, and looked so pretty. These jobs they had, they were okay, but soon you both were bored. And the allure of the lazy bee was too hard to ignore. So you both hired on at Boeing in 96 and 97. And your salary of $29K made it feel almost like heaven.
I started at 14.
15.5. Your material careers were underway, but you were both still single until a Cinco de Mayo after-hours mixer provided opportunity to mingle. It was at a little bar in Green Lake where Michael put her moves on Chris. And while I've never heard the details, I assume it ended with a kiss. Back at work now, with less kissing, they were building their careers. They were making friends and changing managers every couple of years. Yes, managers and managers of every shape and size. I don't think I could name them all, but I could probably try. For Chris, it was Glory McCallum that welcomed him that first day. For Michael, it was Brady. What more do I have to say? There was Jim Mitchell and Jim Craven, two that made them worky. There was Bill Stevens and Dave Trolson, and who could forget Kotzerke? There was Larimore and Patramore, John Hamstra and Mike Meyer. And you have to include George Rachinko when BTC was Michael's supplier. Pat Mosier, George Maffeo, and Steve Hoff are on the roster. Brandon Turner, Lindsay Eckendorf, Tom McGuigan, and Ann Foster. With Jim Dyer and Shannon O'Toole, the end of this list is getting nearer. Lindsay Carpenter, Fern Hernandez, and you can't leave out Shakira. Stuart Long, Eric Sissel, Chris Wilson, and Reese Tame, and finally, John Alfred is the last manager I'll name. And while managers will come and go, what's important is the friends. But if I tried to name them all, this poem would never end. During the 29 years at Boeing, friends were not the only thing they would make. I'd surely be remiss if I left out their awesome son, Jake. In their travels in supply chain, there wasn't much they didn't do. They both tried lots of different jobs, and here I'll name a few. Chris worked as a BIP. They both were buyers, and they gave biz ops a go. Michael worked in procurement. Chris spent time in MMO. There were late nights in the office and long days on the road. Time spent focaling rate readiness and managing emergent offload. 29 years have come and gone since you started here at Boeing. And now it's hard for me to believe that today you both are going. So hit the road for Arizona, play some golf, and have a beer. Or maybe a round of Fireball with Tammy and Julie in one ear. Pack your bags and fasten your seatbelts. The time is finally right for you to both taxi and take off on your maiden retirement flight.